welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about where I'm going for grad school and how I chose, because I decided where I'm going to grad school like 2 days ago. It is recent. I concluded my entire grad school admission process on May 10th, almost nearly a month ago, and it took me a little bit more than 3 weeks to make a decision, but I'm here. And at the end of the day, I mean, if you haven't seen the last video, I'll link it up here. I was going back and forth between my two schools for several reasons. I think I ended up making the right choice. And if I didn't, it's only 2 years. It's only 2 years. So my two choices that I had, that I've talked about before, is my local school. I could stay here, I could live with my parents, save on rent. I would be studying something that I'm genuinely interested in. I mean, I'm interested in psychology in general, but this is like something that I'm really like passionate about. I would already have some friends because I know someone that is going to go there, but for college, he's going to continue college. But the thing is, even though it would be close, I wouldn't have to pay rent, I would be, like living with my parents, I would have friends, I would only have night classes, because apparently in grad school, so many things I didn't know, you only have night classes. So I would be having to drive back and forth at least 30 minutes every single day, perhaps, I don't know, maybe 3 times a week. It's at night, okay, on the highway. Nope, not about that. Also, that school, that program would be a Master of Arts, which would not properly prepare me for a PhD, which is one of the options that I'm thinking about after I finish my master's degree. For my second choice, it would be in Northeast Texas, okay, like 7 or 8 hours from my hometown. In the middle of nowhere, okay? In the middle of literally, like, I'm not even joking, like, you can go watch the video, I'll insert clips here, in the middle of nowhere. I would also need to find housing and a roommate. So that is money on rent, that is money on groceries, etc., right? However, it is the program that would benefit me the most for my career because it is a Master of Science and it is more research heavy. Plus, I can apply at least a year's worth of my credits from the Master of Science program to their clinical psychology PhD program. So it would like lessen the time that I would have to be there. But I would be starting all over in a new place and not know anybody. And also, I don't enjoy the drive and the travel that it takes. That's a whole other thing. But at the end of the day, I have to choose what would benefit me in the long run and not what is more convenient for me or what is the cheapest option. So I have decided, even though I am wearing right now the shirt of my college, the college that I went to Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, I will be attending the University of Texas at Tyler to pursue my Master of Science in Clinical Psychology and graduating in 2026. This is the only time that I will mention where I'm actually going because I don't want it to be like a whole like thing on my channel, especially because it is such a small school. I don't want people to like recognize me and stuff. I don't have that many like subscribers, but it's whatever. You never know. So yes, I'm going to go to UT Tyler. Got a couple of stickers here. Show you. So I applied to every single clinical psychology master's program in the state of Texas. In the state of Texas, there are only 2 Master of Science clinical psychology programs that I'm aware of. Okay, maybe I didn't do my research hard enough, but there's only 2. Master of Science. Okay, that is like the one you want to go to if you plan on going to a PhD. I got rejected from the only other Master of Science program that they had. So I am going here, and I really like the campus. I prefer Master of Science because it is research based. It is research driven, research heavy, and it prepares you best for a PhD, which is, one of the choices I'm considering after, master's, blah, blah, blah. Don't ask me about anything about that because I really do not want to go into academia, but at the same time, like, I do want to go into, like, I don't like the toxicity and the culture around academia, but I enjoy it if it wasn't so horrible. This program, the program that I'm attending, I accepted my offer the other day. Hi, it is June 4th, 2024, and today I have made my decision on where I'm going to graduate school. And you know what? That's scary. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to deny my offer from my second choice. This is scary. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. There's like a lot of differences in the programs that I had, and I can talk about like psychology jobs in general. I am planning on making like a video about like, so you want to major in psychology, so people know, because people usually don't know what actually goes into it. At the end of the day, since it all came down to a Master of Arts and a Master of Science, I chose the option that would benefit my career in the long run. And it is going to be more stressful, I think. I mean, it's only 9 credit hours, because they're like, oh, well, it's only 9 credit hours. Like how hard could it be? But it's a master's program. Like I would assume, you know what I mean? I would assume. At the end of the day, I think this program serves me best with my career goals. And I am also really interested in what they're studying as well. I'm so shocked by grad school and like just being a professional now and like in a career. It's jarring, okay? Like literally, these people in grad school, let me tell you this, they accept you and they're like, hey, you know, you're in, go ahead and pay us $5,000 in cash, register for classes by yourself, and just show up. Find housing by yourself and just show up, man. Just show up on the first day of class. They do not care about you, man. You're literally paying money for them to disregard you. They don't care about like sophomores through seniors. You think they're gonna care about graduate students? No, they only care about freshmen. They only, it's a business. Every university only cares about freshmen. We need to stop. We need to stop. Anyways, that's a little rant. I did visit last month, you know, if you know, you know. And I was in awe of the campus. I absolutely loved it. And I loved my college's campus. And sometimes when I did not want to be there, it would be a nice little, like, refreshing, like a little, oh, you know, at least the place is pretty. Because imagine going to a school and you don't like the program, you don't want to be there, and the campus is ugly. We're not about that, right? I felt like there was a very welcoming environment from the people that I interacted with on campus. It was really empty because they had literally just moved out and graduated and stuff, but it felt really nice to be there. And I especially like, so I met with, she's like a graduate advisor, something, etc. I met with her and she was very, very nice. She was like really willing to help me out. I was like, hey, I need housing, I need money. And she's like, here's the resources that I know of, etc. They were like really willing to help me out. And then she told me that this year they didn't do a wait list for the Master of Science in Clinical Psychology. They didn't do a wait list, and I loved that, because the other ones, they do a wait list because it's so popular, so they're pressuring, and I'm like, yo, you need to chill. They didn't. They let me take my time and make my decision on my own time, and then I did, and then I chose them. So like at the end of the day, it really just benefits everybody, you know what I mean? I think like them being, you know, so willing to help me through this process, and like today in the morning she called me like asking some questions to like make sure my schedule is set up right. I think it speaks to their culture and their work environment, and that's the kind of place that I want to be in, not the other ones that were pressuring me to give them an answer and just didn't know what they were doing, okay? Even though I'm gonna pay a little bit more, it is public, so it's not that much. It is public. I'm gonna pay a little bit more, but I think at the end of the day, if it helps my career and they treat me right, what is like, you know, like it's an obvious choice. So all in all, I am very happy with the decision that I made. I knew, like, literally when I was applying, people were asking me like, hey, so like, what's your #1 school? And I would go like, well, I don't really trust institutions, blah, 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 but I want to go here. I want to go to UT Tyler to get my Master's of Science. And I ended up doing just that. I accepted my offer on Tuesday. I have yet to register for classes, find housing. I'm very close to finding housing, by the way, like this close. I already have a roommate, and we're like gonna put an application for an apartment. And it's so cool, it's so awesome. Finally, after about a year and a half, I have chosen where I'm going to grad school. I will be starting my master's in like 2 months. Which is a little scary. It's just a little scary, but I do still need to register for classes, take the school-wide orientation, etc. Figure out what I'm gonna be taking over there, what I'm not. So I'm definitely gonna vlog all of that, preparing for graduate school, but that's it. Like, it's all wrapped up. So stay tuned for all my upcoming preparations for graduate school, because I'm definitely going to be vlogging all of that and moving, etc. And next video I'm posting will be a post-grad vlog from May that makes me seem like a little bit of a loser because I literally like never left my house. So I'm excited, and I'll see you guys next week.